like cocoa powder.
Yep, definitely.
Like when you're making a cake and you accidentally go, the cocoa powder goes in your mouth. That's what this is.
It's a party.
This is a party. It's a cake. This is the cake bit.
Hello, my name's Rachel.
I'm Jen.
And we are the Grail.
In our new surroundings.
The background is not the best. We're gonna get different backgrounds. We're trying around with it, but hopefully the audio is better for this video. Fingers crossed. So we're here today. We're trying a new whiskey. Oh. So this one has had lots and lots of press. Glenallachie. You probably will have heard of it if you like whiskey or if you like a sherried Speyside whiskey. We're fans.
We're fans. You're a particular fan of this one as well. You've tried other batches of this one and it's been one of your favourites. So.
I started off my like whiskey journey like in like Leitchig and like Kildare and like peated ones, and I'm slowly going into more sherried Speysides. I don't know what's happened.
I just like them all.
yeah, but I'm loving everything Glenallachie did, and also their wine cask releases recently were delicious. The Sauternes was my favourite.
I like the Sauternes. I like the Gratamaco, which you couldn't say with a more Scottish accent. Gratamaco. I don't know how you properly pronounce that, but it's a Tuscan wine. But yeah, that one's really interesting. I like that one.
So this is they do batch releases of this, the 10-year-old, and this one is batch 6. I think it was batch 4 that won like best whiskey by one of the whiskey world awards. I should know which one, but I can't remember which one. And
which batch was it you tried and really liked?
Batch 2.
Is that the one Yeah, that one was really good.
Oh, it's lovely. If you add a bit of water to it, it tastes like fruit juice. So it's just so, and it's not obviously.
It's so thick, like you could chew it.
Yeah,
tastes
definitely,
like you could chew it.
So this one here's 57.8, and it's been in Lots Pedro Jimenez, I think. It's been a bunch of sherry casks, and also virgin oak, and also a very small amount of Rioja wine casks as well.
It smells very complex. Lots of different flavours.
I feel you can smell a wee bit of the Rioja finish whiskey that you
definitely.
tried.
I don't know if that's just because I know that now, but I am getting as well that balloon smell.
Are you?
Yeah, I think that's like a Glenallachie smell for me now, is balloons.
I'm trying to search for the balloons.
It's like a kind of mid-level. It's not a high up smell, it's not a low down smell. It's like a little bit higher than mid-level. It's like a...
I feel like it's definitely soft. It smells really soft.
Yeah, it does have that like the balloon smell is like a kind of... It's like a kind of like plasticky. That sounds horrible, but it's nice.
I feel like
it's like a balloon.
It's like maybe touching like a velvet balloon with your nose.
Yeah. You do get those balloons that like flock. Balloons. Yeah. This one's a little bit fancier. It's a flock balloon.
Like rubbing your nose in a flock balloon. Just dead sweet, wee bit of mocha, quite raisiny for me.
Very raisiny. I feel like that's with all of the Glenallachie's like raisins.
A wee bit of a kind of like a cherry bakewell kind of smell. Like a wee kind of flat marzipan and tangy cherry.
Yes, flat marzipan.
For marzipan is flat, in case you didn't know.
It is. I think so. It's never spiky. It's
we don't
flat.
Always agree.
No,
on that,
marzipan is always flat. Yep.
Well, Slange.
Much like darker and more coffee.
On the taste,
coffee and cocoa powder.
And then it goes and spices, cinnamon, orangey, marmalade.
I was going to say like even deeper than that, yeah.
And then it changes again.
Cloves and something else.
That's very Moorish.
It's like they say Christmas cake, but that is like it's all the elements of all the Christmas things, like orange, marzipan, raisins. It's actually like it's warming but also cold on the way down. Something really specific. Ginger again, like ginger biscuits that we got in one of the rums. Those chocolate ginger biscuits.
It's so syrupy. It's got a wee bitter note when I've tried another
like
bit there.
coffee, like a coffee bitterness and cocoa powder bitterness.
Like mocha, like chocolate covered coffee beans. With a bit of like a cherry
like
drizzle on top.
Like the same amount of dryness. To like a coffee bean or like a cocoa powder.
Yep, definitely.
Like when you're when you're making a cake and you accidentally go, the cocoa powder goes in your mouth. That's what this is.
It's a party.
This is a party. It's a cake. This is the cake bit.
I feel like if I was to sum that up, I feel like a dark chocolate covered coffee bean dipped in marmalade. Or not dipped, it's not as much marmalade as that. Maybe there's marmalade in the inside.
To me, it's definitely much more like, it's quite like thick but bitty, like a Christmas cake with all the bits in, and then marzipan, and then dusted in cocoa powder.
No, I was joking. I was saying, did you wash your glass?
From the balloons.
Because it's bitty.
Bitty! Melt their glass.
Would you like to get some water for us to...
Do you want, will I bring over the whole water?
I'll trust your pipette skills.
Left-handed pipette skills.
Oh, that's another drop. Aye, that's grand. Perfect, thank you. Because so the batch 2 that I've had, or that we've got miniatures of, because I don't think they've done miniatures of the other ones. Batch 2 is the only one I've seen miniatures of. And it doesn't even tell you it's batch 2, I just looked it up from the EBV, that's how I found out which one. But I've not seen miniatures of any of the other, and I don't know if you can even get the batch 2 anywhere now. I think most of it will be drunk or auctions.
Yeah, probably. Do you think the batches are much different? I feel like the one I tried, the batch 2, was much more like appley, like baked appley and cinnamon. Whereas it's got much more like deeper bitter notes.
This is much more like rich and deep, and that one was much more juicy fruity.
Fruity, yep. But maybe with water.
Yeah. It smells a lot more tangy.
Oh, like a bubblegum note. Yeah, bubblegum. No. No.
I just love that whiskey. It always changes so much with water.
It does, but I feel like I preferred that without. That's
gone
much more like light and fruity, and I preferred the deepness before.
I get you with the bubblegum though. Like that's got a lovely, like a really artificial sweetness.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, and it just lasts for so long, and you get a lovely spice from it. It's such a for the price.
Bubblegum.
Peach bubblegum. That is a delicious jam. I really like that whiskey.
I like it, but I think I preferred the 15.
That's
I preferred this without washer though.
I don't know which one I'd choose. I think I'd probably choose this over the 15, but I don't know if that's in my head. I'm like, what's the limited? It's fancy. Because you always get caught in a wee bit by that. Or I do still sometimes.
Well, it's kind of like, I really like it and I need to buy it now because otherwise it's gone.
I was thinking to myself the other day, I was like, you should only buy whiskies if they're limited.
Because,
just to stop myself buying so much whiskey. But then you get whiskies that come in and you're just like, but I want it. So
they might stop making it all of a sudden. You might just need to grab them all.
Exactly.
That's happened to me with the Tobermory 10.
And Aaron 14.
And Aaron 14.
There was someone in the other day saying how much he loved the Tobermory 10. And I was just like, it tastes up your arse, mate. I'm not really, because you and I was like, my colleague loved it, and I was like, I didn't really like it very much. But and see the amount of people, this has never occurred to me, being like, Glenallachie.
And that's never occurred to me either.
They were just like, oh, that's a good name, isn't it? Glenallachie.
No,
I was like, Glenallachie. And that's why I was asking, so it's Valley of the Rocks.
I think it's Valley of the Rocks. I don't know if this is deliberate or not, but it is. It says Valley of the Rocks on it.
So you've obviously seen that maybe at one point and been like,
no, someone said it to me.
Did they?
I have not read the box, obviously.
We just drink the whiskey, read the box.
I was wondering though if they'd done it like Valley of the Rocks. Have they made it look like the Flintstones?
Is that the Flintstones?
Why have we sung this in another video?
I don't know.
This is becoming a theme.
Is that the Flintstones?
Yeah.
It's not rocky at all though, this one. It's smooth as a pebble.
Bet if you had it on the rocks though.
Oh.
I mean, some people might say that's wasting it. I probably wouldn't do that, but I bet it goes really sweet if you put ice in it.
Yeah, definitely. Like I tried our Glen Scotia with the ice in it. And
Did you?
Totally right. And I was just it's so sweet. It was delicious. It was delicious. Awesome.
Oh,
I love that. I really love that. So
me too. Good.
Thanks very much for joining us.
See you next time. Slange.
Slange.
Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe and ring the wee bell to get notifications of all our future videos. See you again next time. Down it goes.
I love that. It's like...